In this video, we're going to cover what participatory design is, why it's important to achieving our purpose, the core principles, the guide, the overall approach, what areas of the platform it is applied to, and how this connects to closing the ethical intent to action gap. In this final lesson of the Making Better Together course, it's really about helping you to develop an understanding of what participatory design is, why it is important to what we're aiming to do with Greater Than Learning, and how we'll be using it to evolve the platform. We'll then explore together how these principles are relevant to closing the ethical intent to action gap. So what is participatory design? At a basic level, participatory design is about designing with people, not just for them. It's a mindset as well as an overall process. It is principles driven and involves a variety of design and research methods like collaborative wireframing, card sorting, hybrid contextual inquiry, and social preferability experiments, along with quantitative and qualitative data analysis. We have tools that suit the needs of whatever methods are being used, then evolving practices, bringing together a variety of people and perspectives and distinct processes to connect the different workflows, inputs, throughputs, and outputs together. Our primary role is really to facilitate and support the emergence of solutions and ultimately outcomes that are the most socially preferable. Let's move on to why it matters to Greater Than Learning. Achieving our purpose of closing the ethical intent to action gap can only be done with direct involvement from the community and the broader ecosystem. But more specifically, why we are using participatory design is for three core reasons. One, it supports us all in collectively defining the outcomes that matter and developing a shared sense of ownership. We're all going on this journey together. Two, through this direct participation, we develop stronger bonds and relationships with the people around us, within this community, the broader ecosystem, and with those we are all designing for in the world around us. Three, this approach helps us establish realistic expectations about what we can achieve, alleviates some anxiety in the process, and supports us in overcoming the inertia that keeps us doing the same old behaviors that got the world into its current state. Now let's dive into the core principles that guide this whole approach. Principles are more than just feel-good statements we put on our walls. They are there to guide our actions and give us directional focus. In our approach to participatory design, we have 7 principles. These help guide our actions and give us focus as we evolve to be better together. The first one connects them all. We strive to give the community a voice for action, enabling the divergence of the many voices and facilitating the convergence of the many into one. This is a collective effort, a complex and challenging one, but one that is foundational to the overall approach. 2, we embrace the ambiguity of the process. As many will know, the process of design is sometimes ambiguous and mostly non-linear. We go back and forth, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Many of you might be able to relate to this. We don't always have clarity on the specifics for how something will unfold, but we embrace this and support one another through this process. 3, we diversify the channels and tools that support people in contributing. In this journey, we'll progressively provide different ways for people to contribute in ways that match their context and their skill set, be that sketching a wireframe in a collaborative workshop, or maybe even writing a poem or a haiku and sharing this in whatever way suits you. 4, we think big and build tiny. What we build may need to match the scope of the vision, but we do what we can to encourage the beautifully ambitious and build the smallest tangible and valuable increment towards it together. 5, doing is greater than just showing and telling. We support participating in ways that enable more tactile and hands-on approaches to community contributions. We learn by doing together. 6, create the gaps for golden solutions. So we use data to frame our hypotheses where possible. The ones with higher confidence inform direction towards potential solutions, but the most golden solutions come when the gaps are filled with the insights and collective wisdom of the diverse community. 7, We harness community diversity, acknowledging our unique differences and the strengths of different community members. This is crucial to recognizing the powerful insights that come from people that have the knowledge and experience to inform the best approaches that can help us achieve our purpose. Yes, these principles may be on our walls and they are likely to evolve, but they are there to guide our actions and give us focus. So what areas of the Greater Than Learning platform do we apply this all to? There are areas of our platform and even our business evolution where direct participation from the community is going to be relevant and really powerful. First is in the evolution of the platform. This covers things like major technology and infrastructure we choose to build with, the experiences we design into the platform, the systems that underpin it, and the course areas we focus more intently on. As part of our relationship agreement with you, there are certain things we can and cannot do without direct community involvement. Our organization's guiding principle is that preference is greater than acceptance. This requires direct community participation in the overall process. Second is our organization's governance model. We design and develop the technology and grow the community, but we also aim to evolve our governance model. Our key decision log as part of our ethics framework is a crucial part of this. Key decisions will be proposed, discussed, debated, and ultimately decided on. This process of experimentation and deliberation will involve an advisory circle consisting of subject matter experts and the diverse community of members. Navigating the complexity of our global challenges is best done in a highly collaborative and effectively coordinated way. The most powerful integrations and capabilities that we build can be there to support broader ecosystem stakeholders in navigating this complexity and going on the journey to close the ethical intent to action gap. This will only come through our collective participation. We can dream better together, solve better together, experience the most socially preferable outcomes together, and reimagine, create, and make a world future generations will be proud of.